Free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark. You've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Wasted no time on that one.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Phoenix now. Durant with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Towns for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. They get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take the first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now Ayton, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. For 3, Booker. Conley grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns, a screen on Paul. Towns, wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Outside for Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding.
Now McDaniels after the miss 3 from KD.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Back to Ayton. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Edwards passes to Gobert. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker looking around. And it's all evened up.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now here's Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Ayton missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns kicks to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Ball finds Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 6.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Oh, reversed hit home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Kicks it to Ayton. Back to KD. It's stolen by Gobert. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now, Booker, following Durant's three-point attempts, 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
The tray. Booker, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Over in the corner, Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Prince misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Okogie for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Outside, KD. A 3-ball. That shot missing. And Minnesota now the other way. Prince dishes to Edwards. There's the triple. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. KD against Prince. Okogie, the pass to KD. Second chance shot. Again, the miss by KD.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Taurean Prince is out there with Gobert, and it's Rivers in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Prince, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert against Ayton. Durant, right wing, stolen by McDaniels. Now the pass to Rivers. Lets it go with the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix leading by 5. Outside, KD. Misses the 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And here's Prince outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways. Oh, wow. How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Rivers kicks to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD looking around. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Prince. Fades away. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards dishes to Rivers. From deep, Prince. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Booker right side. Durant in the corner. The three. He doesn't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
They get the rebound. Ayton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Minnesota making some changes. Towns comes in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley subbed in for Rivers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Phoenix leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
KD passes to Paul. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Back to Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense can do there because he's aggressive and talented.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
Morris checked in for McDaniel. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Here's a Kogi. Here's Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Moore with the steal. Conley surveying the D. No good from Moore. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie, who drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Paul outside, pass to Durant. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Towns, no luck. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Moore. D right on him. Towns for 3. That shot no good. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
37.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Moore finds Edwards. Towns with it. Durant with the steal. Ayton attacking. Looking to get back on track here. And Booker with the layup.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Has to Gobert. Out to Edwards. He takes it in, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Durant against Towns. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Driving inside. And the jam by Ross.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Ross against Edwards. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Out to the right wing. Payne gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. He passes it to Conley. And stolen by Payne. Here's Baisley. He kicks it to Warren. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Payne. 5 on the clock. Up top, Warren. Takes it inside. Gobert with the block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ayton in the corner. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Moore finds Edwards. He nails it, and we're tied up. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
A nice shot by KD.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Booker outside. And the top of the key, 8. Back to Booker. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Edwards with the stuff.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Ball kicks to Durant. From 12 feet out. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about
working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to route that many boards in one night.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Buries it from outside.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Oh, off target.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Booker the pass to KD. Can't cash in. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
style that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the one.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Leonard for three. Knocks down the triple.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Towns passes to Edwards. Shot blocked. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
George against Edwards.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Zubac passes to Plumlee. Here's Leonard driving in. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Towns gets the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The Clippers trail. Here's Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Westbrook outside. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to George. Out to Leonard. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only two players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
They throw good, Edwards.
At the line for your Timberwolves,
And both free throws good for Edwards. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now Leonard. George outside. Inside. Out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook, the pass to George. Back to Westbrook. High post Plumlee. The layup off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, impacting the game in a number of ways. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Back to Westbrook. Oh, he tries a three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
Edwards.
Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam! That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook into the lane. No luck on that one. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard can't get it to go. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
George, a deep 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. George has gone 1 for 4 from the field. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Gobert, he's open. Misses off the right iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
They double him with McDaniels. Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. A shot from the high post. That shot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Here's Prince. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Plumlee passes to George. Plumlee a screen. Westbrook outside. It's blocked by Gobert. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Prince. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, you can't be late when Taurean Prince is coming in there. He comes with such aggressiveness and force. Hard to slow down.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rivers comes in for Conley.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005. Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Well, Taurean Prince is strong, but he's also got big, powerful hands and pried that one away.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. And here's Zubac. They need this. Leonard finds George. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Towns can't get it to go. The Clippers trail.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Leonard passes to George. Offline with a 3. That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves ahead. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Clippers, 19.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Rivers in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Leonard. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Minnesota's shooting the ball at 48% so far. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Down low. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Leonard, here we go. George outside. Back to Zubats. And the layup is good off the glass. Zubats has gotten his first basket of the night.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Leonard passes to George. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Here's Edwards. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Gobert. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Towns against George. Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Kicks it to George. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Edwards for 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Plumlee passes to George. Fires the 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Edwards with it, guarded now by George. It's Edwards with a drive. Anderson for 3. Zubats with the steal. George against Gobert. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Zubats with a screen on Edwards. That's tipped. Leonard against Anderson. Elbow shot. Here's Edwards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Leonard against Anderson. And the dunk by Leonard.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Edwards finds Anderson. Shot from the wing. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Westbrook. Zubats passes to George. Zubats with a screen on Edwards. And Zubats with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Zubats passes to George. Back to Zubats. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Hey, expanding his range. Tries again. For 3, George. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Anderson drives. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Here's Leonard. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the ball. Towns covering. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels, that's good.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find them.
The Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out to Leonard. The 3-ball. Leonard can't get that one to fall. And here's Minnesota now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gobert passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Out to the right wing. Zubac passes to Plumlee. Westbrook with it. Back to Plumlee. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
I tell you, Plumlee rolls so hard to the basket, no one really wants to get in his way.
Pass to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Back to Towns. Launches a 3. Launches it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard way outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDaniels from long range. Knocked loose. Leonard against Edwards. Leonard, good.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard left side. Leonard on the wing. The shot. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Plumlee. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you're as explosive as Russell Westbrook is, it's very tough for the defense to react to what's coming at him.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within single digits.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Rivers. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
On the attack, 6'4", good verts. Rivers can produce at the rim.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And that one's good. McDaniel's got 6 here in the quarter.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Leonard passes to George. The Clippers rebound. Zubac. Leonard with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Westbrook. Good on the 13-footer.
You think Russ is going to attack the rim, and then he gets the opening and drains the mid-range.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Towns for 3, knocks it down from distance, and the Timberwolves lead by 16.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
George's shot is good.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So
I smack clowns with mad style, mad style, mad style, mad style, mad style.
These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
For three, Booker, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Westbrook finds Plumlee. Back to Westbrook. Zubac, a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Suns on the break. KD leading the charge. For three, Okogie. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Ayton after the Clippers pick up two. And then Durant with the jam.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside for George. Outside Westbrook. With the drive. The shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton a screen on Leonard. Booker the pass to Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Back to Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. A wide open look for Durant. No good with the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Dishes to Plumlee. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's Booker following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Fades. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers leading by 4. Drives to the hoop, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Here's the pass to Okogie. KD on the wing. Shot to stop the run, and Josh Okogie gets the 3. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Back to Ayton. Passes it to Okogie. Suns moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton missing. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. Paul left side. KD a screen on Westbrook to the inside. Nifty move. And then Durant with the jam.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Here's George. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
George passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Durant for 3. And no good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard kicks to Zubats. Up top, Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
George finds Plumlee. And that one is good from Zubats. Zubats has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For 3, Okogie. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George dishes to Plumlee. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. George passes to Zubats. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. KD's got the ball. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And Plumlee kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to George. To the wing on the left.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Leonard against Durant. Here's Plumlee. That one goes. Count it. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Booker against George. Over in the corner, Zubats. Westbrook finds Zubats. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Over Paul. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
George passes to Plumlee. Outside for George. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Okogie for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Okogie's got 6.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Stolen by Durant. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And then Durant with the dunk.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
And that one's good, George.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, David, thank you, and stay with
24. The Clippers, 31.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You got to like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And Booker kicks to Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Terrence Ross has checked in for the Suns. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Okogie for 3. A basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night. Westbrook kicks to George. Over Ross. George with the bucket. George has got 15.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you. The option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
KD, that's for 2. Again, Phoenix.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Here's Ross, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Ross kicks to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Inside, here's Okogie. The 3 from KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Outside Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Paul against Westbrook. Paul dishes to KD. Pass to Ayton. Ross against George. Ayton, the pass to Ross. Over George. Excellent D there from George. Los Angeles leading by 13. Kicks it out to Leonard. George looking over the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
So for the Suns, Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Damian Lee in for Paul.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Buries it from 3-point range. Ross has got 5.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Finished off by Westbrook.
An explosive at the one. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
Durant against Plumlee, and that one drops for him. Durant's got 19 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Zubac. Plumlee trying to break loose, and that one is good from Zubac.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Lee outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he nails the third. Stolen by Warren. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He comes away. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Lee. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bazley in at the 4.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Leonard kicks to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Lee finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. George. And it's George again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ross passes to Warren. Paul George with the steal. The dish now to Leonard. Outside, George. It's hauled in by Warren. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Bazley. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns here with a different look. Kevin Durant's checked in for Bazley. Okogie comes in for Warren. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Paul's subbed in for Lee. Paul for 3. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to KD. Out left to the wing. Okogie for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the Clippers miss again. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's Durant missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. From deep 3-point range, they get it again. Here's Leonard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
a superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Durant launches from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook passes to Zubac, and the shot goes in. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside for KD. Passes to Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Los Angeles leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Leonard, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And it's Leonard missing. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. And Paul gets it to go in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. Takes a 3. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
I smack clowns with mad style.
At small forward.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Here we go. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Out to the wing. Towns double team. Pass to Gobert. Durant with it. Towns covering. From behind the arc. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Durant against Towns. Durant, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
McDaniels finds Towns. Now Gobert. Back to Towns. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. Now Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
AD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Here's Edwards. Missed inside. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Towns. denied by Durant.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Into the lane. And Durant with the big finish.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
He drops it from range.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Now here's Booker. Here's a three from Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Booker against Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. But the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Back to Durant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Durant's got 9 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
To the inside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
To the left side wing. And here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Here's Booker. The leaner. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Conley. Towns for 3. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And here comes the break for the finish. And Durant with the big finish.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Conley in at the point.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And Durant with the block. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant's rhythm. The release point's so good. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is unstoppable.
Here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Let's go with a 3. And they recover it. Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Durant with it. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint, he will put it home.
The kick out to Edwards. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Ayton. Outside Paul. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound. The kick to Durant. With the clock winding down. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
The 3. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It's the height, it's the quick release, it's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
And he's still able to punch it home, even with the defender draped all over him, B.A.
Boy, just great power and concentration right there. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
B.A., to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
That free throw good from Booker.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. Baisley comes in for Durant. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-4 run. And he makes it.
You see the fluidity with which Baisley can get off these dribble drives. He looks so comfortable and in control.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Call. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Takes a 3. Lee misses. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Baisley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Quick off the floor and fluid in everything he does. Darius Baisley, that was impressive.
Reed sets a screen. Anderson passes to Reed. Fires in the triple. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
And so it's Phoenix. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Damian Lee out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley in at the 4. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. The shot by Payne, no good. The Timberwolves shooting only 40% from the floor in this game.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Ross. Back to Biyombo. Right side Ross. Stolen by Reed. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Kicks it out to Anderson. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Here's Baisley. He has 6. Back to Payne. Pass to Ross. To the middle. Now Biyombo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Pass to Baisley. To the paint. Biyombo with it. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
What you want from a guy who's going to be a defensive specialist is understand your role, be ferocious, and be aggressive. And that's what you get with Bismack Biyombo. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest. And considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time this team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Ball finds Durant. Here's Okogie. Now Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his 2nd season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' 2nd season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top 2-way players in the league.
Edwards for 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. On the wing, Durant. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Left side, McDaniels. Here's Okogie. Out left to the wing. Paul for 3. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Okogie. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. And stolen by Edwards. And so it's Phoenix with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Ayton with it. 6 to shoot. Conley passes to Towns. Outside McDaniels. And stolen by Booker. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
For 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Ayton. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. And here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul. The first free throw is good.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Paul passes to Durant. Nice move. And Durant with the big finish.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
From deep, Conley. They swipe it. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. The three is up, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
And the second free throw is good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. The Timberwolves shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Gobert. Can they get it? Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Durant. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside, and stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns for 3. Doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley finds McDaniels. And stolen by Paul. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get it back. Outside Durant. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Shot to end the cold streak. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Okogie on the wing. Fires from the corner. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with the bucket.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Ball from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Pass to Towns. The 3. The shot that time not on target. So no problem for Phoenix. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie.
I smack clowns with mad style.
face and play against.
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Now here is Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Westbrook scanning the floor. George finds Leonard. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Leonard attacking. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, thanks.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. George against Edwards. George passes to Plumlee. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Outside, Towns. Shoots. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes. Back to McDaniel. Connects from three-point range.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside, George. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
To the paint, Towns with the steal. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Can't get the shot to fall off the one-man break. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Towns with the steal. Edwards looking it over. Here's Gobert. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. They grab their own miss. Zubac's the pass to Leonard. And they're moving it up. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Westbrook finds George. Conley against Westbrook. Passes it to Zubac. Outside for George. And he drives in. It's good. And that's now 6 points for George.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
Up top, Gobert. Zubac defending. A baseline J. 5 to shoot. Gobert double team. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. The wide open look for Plumlee. His three-pointers off the mark. And here is McDaniel. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was up.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in it. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Conley in at the point. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George into the lane, and then George with the jam.
Nice recognition from Paul George there. Understanding the shot clock situation and cashing in.
Gobert can't hit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Leonard attacking, good on the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Westbrook kicks to Plumlee. The kick out to Westbrook. Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Westbrook passes to Plumlee, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, What's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Westbrook kicks to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Plumlee in the post, guarded by Prince. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The pass to Edwards. A shot off that time, so the Clippers will take it the other way. And George gets it to go. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
Back to Towns. Prince outside. And Gobert kicks to Prince to stop the run. Plumlee with the rebound. The Clippers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. George finds Zubac. Now here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. A nice shot by George. And now a 4-point Clipper lead. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Driving in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Here they are. And those were our Clippers present. Let me hear you.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Gobert. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Plumlee. George with no one around. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's Towns missing. Clippers leading by 5. The kick out to Westbrook. 23 seconds left in the first half. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Towns in the corner. Back to Edwards. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen. Thank you, David, for that interview.
34, the Timberwolves, 29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. George against Edwards. Zubac the pass to Plumlee. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Towns.
rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Westbrook. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Towns for three. Westbrook pulls it in. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, George. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by George. Plumlee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Towns, a screen on George. Edwards. Plumlee with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee at the break.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Towns with the steal. Over to the left wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And Towns drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Leonard looking around. Rivers against Westbrook. Good, nice job down low. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
There's close coverage, there's contact, but then there's Russell Westbrook. It does not bother him at all.
For Minnesota, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one drops. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Leonard with no one around. Off target with his three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Prince with it. Westbrook picks him up. Out to Edwards. Back to Prince. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Prince has got 5.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Leonard inside, working on McDaniels. Plumlee the pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Prince finds Rivers. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Tries a 3. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
Drops in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And rejection by McDaniel. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniel. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Outside for George. Clock at 2. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the right side. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Anderson. Rivers against Westbrook. Here's Edwards, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. It's George on the wing. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Defensively for Anderson, it's all about positioning. Does a good job.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Prince setting a pick for Conley. Kicks it out to Prince. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Clippers leading by 3. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. There's the 3. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. Gobert with the block. Stolen by George. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anderson.
Karl-Anthony Towns. Jaden McDaniels.
Westbrook with it. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Conley against Westbrook. Outside, George. Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Edwards, and the rejection by Zubac. Leonard with the ball, working on McDaniels. Now Leonard. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Inside, Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Edwards. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. Zubac does screen on Conley. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-2 run. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. George against Edwards. Left side, George.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Conley for three. Here's McDaniels. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run. Westbrook passes to George. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Westbrook kicks to George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Plumlee against Towns. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Westbrook. He kicks to George. Passes it to Plumlee. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Some good competition. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center. The three, George. Here's Leonard, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. The Suns on offense. Paul passes to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Outside Booker. Back to Okogie, and stolen by Leonard. Here we go. Pulls it. That one's wide left.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
George passes to Zubac. Booker against George. Out to Leonard. George outside. Pass to Zubac. 5 on the clock. And here's Leonard. All alone. Good. He hits the jumper. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Leonard finds Westbrook. George against Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
That free throw misses. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
George draws the double. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's Plumlee with a 3.
The fire inside of KD, wanting to be his best in every phase of the game, including the defensive end.
Takes the 3, and the Suns get another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside for Booker. Ayton passes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Defense. LA basketball.
And here are the Clippers now. 9-point game. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Paul finds Ayton. Oh, Oh, George with a steal. Now Leonard. Pass to George. Fires the three. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Back to Durant. Okogie on the wing. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Okogie's got 5 now.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's good. 2 points.
And working on that upper body strength, Plumlee has a great build and is converting through contact.
Here's Ayton following the score by the Clippers. The kick to Durant. Back to Booker. Durant inside. Leonard defending. 4 on the clock. Zubac with the steal. George against Booker. George passes to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee, a screen on Durant. Back to Plumlee. Shoots over Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
And defensively, this could be a good foul. No reason to give Plumlee easy points inside, given his struggles at the free throw line.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've effectively...
And please give a big round of applause for your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. George finds Zubac. Here's Plumlee. Out to Leonard. George outside. Clock at 6. Off target with the 3. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Okogie. He's got 5. Soft touch off the glass. Okogie's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
George. And the jam by George.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
The Suns leading. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Leonard passes to Plumlee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Back to Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Good chance here for Booker. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Suns lead by 9. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And he converts the layup.
Well, all eyes on Westbrook defensively. It helps to make this play work as he delivers on time and on target.
Pass to Booker from deep. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Ayton finds Paul. Now here's Durant. The three is up. Outside for Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, VA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Plumlee. Nice D from Durant.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Now here's Plumlee. Shoots from the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Durant. Here's Ayton. He's checked by Plumlee. Ayton, no good. The Clippers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. George passes to Zubac. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. George has got 6 points in the quarter. Paul against Westbrook. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. Just 3 on the clock. And that's not gonna go. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
For the Jabberwockies.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Durant for 3. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Pass to Plumlee. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Leonard passes to George. Here's Plumlee. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 11.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Plumlee. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Okogie. 7 points in the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
He can make some things happen. Ayton puts the ball down, gets to the rim.
That free throw no good.
DeAndre Ayton at the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Now Westbrook. George left side. Hey, puts up a 3. That one no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And here's Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Durant. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
LA basketball.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Out to Leonard. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Plumlee finds Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Zubac, screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Durant. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
George passes to Leonard. Now here's Plumlee. It's George on the wing, guarded by Durant. Zubac with it. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Durant. On target from range. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Ayton with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Okogie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Okogie's got 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, it feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first.
Paul George.
George hits them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Durant with a screen on George. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Plumlee. Now George. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot on the way. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Paul passes to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
Well, the Clippers shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. George finds Westbrook. Here's Plumlee, plenty of space. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Booker against Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Westbrook's got 5 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Hits the trifecta.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
Okogie on the wing. From downtown. And And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant on the attack.
I love how sudden Durant can be with that attack, and he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Westbrook, the pass to George. And the 3 off target. Ayton with it, picked up by Plumlee. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Plumlee passes to Westbrook. And stolen by Durant. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's slammed in by Durant.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. Threatening here.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Pass to Durant. Fires for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Here's Durant. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. And stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Leonard. To the paint. Banked it in off the glass. And it's now only a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Outside for Booker. Down low. Here's Durant. And the layup falls. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses. Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Paul into the lane. Oh, George with a steal. Zubac against Ayton. Zubac passes to Plumlee. And here's Leonard beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Zubac's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Ayton with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Plumlee against Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Westbrook. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Russell Westbrook.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Paul passes to Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
George, good.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
George passes to Westbrook. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They lead by 7. Now here's Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road. It really was. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForge.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Cool.